I can't sleep on airplanes anymore. My back and my legs won't let me bend that way. I have forced myself into shrunken positions, twisted my bones and my wishes. And it was hard, it won't let me to get back up. I did it so many times, gave my body and my life. It was hard to get back up. Oh, my neck rejected my lifestyle before I could set myself free. All the alarms and pains shouldn't through, couldn't scream loud enough to reach you, and it was hard to wake back up. I slept for a decade at least without anyone stopping me, and it was hard to wake back up. Oh, separating out my old things before my parents leave this place, throwing away the old dreams and buildings without ever returning. And it was hard to stay back up, an idol with no shine, just plastic left behind. And it was hard to stay back up. I tried to take my time, less relentless with the climb, and it was hard to stay back up. Oh. Hello, hello. Okay. Thank you for letting us know about the audio. Oh, yeah. How about that? You hear that? Did you hear ding dong ding as well?
We heard the synth.
You don't hear me talking? Even now? Even on this time?
No audio.
Still no audio? Okay. Definitely. They definitely can hear the audio. Okay, nice. There it is. All right, everyone hears. Okay. All good. Welcome to the stream. This is a practice stream. The last time we streamed on YouTube.benlevin was before the pandemic, and we were doing Let's Practice streams once a week for a little bit, where we would put together a syllabus of stuff we wanted to work on, and then we would work on it and talk through the process of how you can think through your own practice and improve through doing it ourselves. And it also helped us get better at music, because we would have this pressure of like, oh, wow, we'd better practice what we said we were going to practice in time for the next stream. So the plan is to do these streams once a week on either a Saturday or a Sunday, depending on the schedule. And I'll have the schedule for you once it formalizes a bit. and we're going to just try to learn a lot and have a great time. I'm just so happy to see you all here. Hello to Jack Zornato, who directed the music video. If you like the music video for my new album, my new album's called Heaven, 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 and the video is for a song called Something So Promising. If you like that video, then you like Jack Zornato's art, because he directed it, and it's wonderful. And we got so many sweeties and cuties here. Okay, so first we got Max Farr, who is sweetie and cutie.
Yep.
Right? And then John, sweetie and cutie as well.
Yep.
So just want to make a quick note here is like we did a lot of streaming during the pandemic. I don't know, some of you probably didn't see it because we weren't streaming here. We were streaming on twitch.amazon. And the thing that happened over there is now like subscribers cost like $8 or something. It just seems too high. So YouTube, I'm not saying YouTube's necessarily a better company. I don't know anything about who wins that battle, but I will say that YouTube has been a place where I am right now, so why not be here? I want to say hello. We got Rain Dog Red and Fishy Fish and Literally Fish, and then Walking Mammoth, Amelia Summers. We got all these people. Alien Spore Bomb is back. Matthew, hello. We got Sosa, Te Amo, Gracias, Mis pantalones están en mi abuela ahora, and hello to Santia, and Max Farr said, oh my God. Now, which God is that? I really hope it's Jewish God, because that's the only God I want to hear about on my stream. That's all that matters to me.
We got Jewish God in the house.
Oh, yeah! Today, we are going to practice letting Jessica talk. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Oh, I'm glad you decided to join me on my quest here.
Yeah, me too.
Streaming with Jessica makes everything way better. Way better. What are some of the best things about you?
Some of the best things about me are that I would say that I've heard feedback that I make people feel comfortable, more comfortable to be themselves, and I like that.
I feel really comfortable with you.
I feel really comfortable with you too.
That's awesome.
We're approaching our 15 years of being together.
Are you still going to love me when I'm a middle-aged man?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So here's the thing is I need her to help me be comfortable. I need to help you be comfortable because today what we're going to do is we're going to practice stuff that we're not actually good at. The whole idea of this stream is not to show you that we are good at music, but of course you will notice because we radiate, we glow, and there's just no avoiding it. But the purpose of the stream is actually to put ourselves outside of our comfort zones, to work on things that we're not so good at yet. Today, we've got some goals. I'm going to make those goals as big as...
Say it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Real Ben. I'm going to make these goals as big as can be.
Okay.
That was not me censoring myself. That was actually what I believed was the best thing to say.
Okay.
Okay, today we're going to improve timing and tone in our lead guitar playing and improve vocal intonation and agility. So, timing and tone in the lead playing is, I think, somewhat easy to understand what that would mean. It's just like getting the sound that just comes from your fingers to be tight rhythmically and to hold a nice round fullness. Mm-hmm. But what is meant by vocal agility?
Vocal agility, I believe, is the ability to move around quickly and stay in tune. And when you move around quickly as a beginner, a lot of times you start to slide everywhere. And I feel like getting better at vocal agility means going fast while still differentiating different notes.
I want to be able to sing something like this. Now, in order to do that, you would have to be really, really good at singing in tune. And you'd have to be really good at singing fast. And wow, that's the dream. Every singer should aspire to sound like a synthesizer. And Ashley, this is a Nick Johnston Schecter guitar. Very good eye. Okay, so, and welcome maybe Caitlin, a long time friend of the Wii live stream. Good vibes, everybody. I'm warning you, good vibes. I'm warning you. You guys better all be glad. So, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is some guitar. Jessica is a good guitarist. She does a lot of like accompanying herself while she sings her songs. But she hasn't played a lot of lead guitar. So part of the focus here is going to be help Jessica with some fun facts about lead guitar, how to get a good tone. Woo-hoo. And for me on guitar, I've done a lot more focus on lead guitar. But I still have to work on some of the same stuff. I'm just going to probably be doing it a little faster. And I think we should just take turns so that we can, both work at the right tempo for us and whatever.
Cool.
All right, so let's start with one. Even though I just said that, let's start with one together.
Okay, cool.
Because we are #married. Yes. Wow, Captain Disillusion is here.
What?
Oh. Everybody here is equally cool. I have to say, everybody here has an equally bright light that shines. I just have been very aware of Captain Disillusion's bright light. It's been a part of my life personally. I love Captain Disillusion's videos. They raise the bar on YouTube, make YouTube seem like a place where you can really be an artist, even though it's quite difficult. We salute you, Captain. You are my God. I hope you live and I die. All right, so let's get started. All right, now a big part about how we've been practicing lately, or especially me, because I don't know. Yeah, you've been doing this too. Yeah. We like to practice to a drone with a groove instead of a metronome. We were at a Indian music workshop a few weeks ago and found it really inspiring that the whole time we were practicing music to a drone in a groove like this. All right, so a good way to improve your tone on guitar is to work on sustaining as you slide around on one string in very discrete, specific intervals. So the first thing we're going to do is see if we can keep sliding, make it possible to keep hearing the notes as we slide up, and we'll do the B Dorian scale. Is that cool?
Yep.
So it'll be like, gets way quieter. So I'll just turn that down a little bit. But yeah. And we're going to have the natural 6. That's the G sharp there.
Should we just say all the notes?
Yeah. So it's B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, and the idea is to actually pick it just once and see how long the tone can go. We'll give it more gas when the tone disappears just to increase the entertainment value here. All right, so it's like, let's see if we can just give it gas. In other words, pick it again when we get to E.
Okay.
See if we can hold it all the way to there. So maybe F sharp actually. Yeah, that's it. In order to keep it sustaining like that, you have to go right to the corner of the fret, right at the sweet spot here. If I play on this fret and I go too much away from it, I get this buzz. But if I'm right on the fret, I get the sustain. And so Jessica here, by sustaining as much as possible, it forces her to have a better tone. And
Ran
welcome
out of
to
gas.
Mams. Yeah, you run out of gas, then you just gotta pick it. And the idea is get as far as you can. Nice. Yeah, now you do that like a little more, and I'll play some chords to make it sound cool. Notice how Jessica's being very patient and not rushing, keeping it at this tempo. It's more important to play it with good timing than it is to actually get the sustain. Even though there's a bunch of people watching, she's brave. She keeps going. And she's getting better too. Good job. All right. Now the next piece of this challenge is going to be to go in thirds. So instead of going straight up, we're going to skip a note and then go back one. So it'll be like this.
The forward and backward might be like two separate times for
Okay,
me.
cool. So we'll try just forward first. One. Walking Mammoth asks, if I whip it to the note, it feels like it stays louder. Is that cheating? No, that's not cheating. That's using the momentum of a nice quick shift to keep the tone going. Look at how fast Jessica just did it and how the sustain lasts a lot longer with that. That's because she is whipping it to the note.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Up here.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's okay. All right, cool. Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of what I'm working on with that. So I've been trying to be able to go in triplets, like da 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 da, like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the idea. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, I already did it, so I gotta think of something better. Actually, we could do the sliding thirds together. Why don't we do this? We'll do sliding thirds together, and then you do a little improv, and then we'll do sliding thirds together, and then I'll do a little improv.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Okay, cool. All right, so first we'll do da like that. 1, 2, ready, go. Go for it. Nice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a quick note, and something I've been working on also is I've been trying to go to go 5-3. So I'm going and using the whammy bar to go from here to here. So it's like I find that to be pretty nice. That'd be cool to get good at. So if I go up, up, then down, up. It sounds cool.
That's great.
Thank you. All right, cool. Yeah, try it.
So it's
You could do slow like. I try to make each note a little more discreet, so it's like da da da. Clean Dude says, thanks for the great work, guys. You're welcome. Marklar3 says, this reminds me of my composition class where we just showed each other weird stuff we could do on our instruments. Oh, that's a neat idea for a class. Rogoshin for saying, this is such a great idea. Thank you for this. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We are too. I'm glad y'all are here. So Colin France asks, never caught a stream before. Is this a common occurrence? This is going to be a common occurrence. This is our first stream on YouTube since before the pandemic even. But we're going to be doing these practice streams and doing them on the weekends, either a Saturday or a Sunday each week. I'll have a formal schedule eventually, but right now we're just kind of seeing how it goes. Right now Jessica's practicing going up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up in the B Dorian scale over a nice drone. Nice, ma'ams. Following along on his fret list. That's cool. Yeah, so, good job. Yeah, I'll keep time for you, and let's try doing that, and I'll do a little improv around it.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. That was part 1 of our practice routine of this week with the goals hashtag. All right, so that
Are we gonna
was
check off that box?
sliding,
Oh,
the
that feels
sliding
so
stuff.
good.
The sliding stuff. Yeah, we checked that box and it just hit the spot. Something about that. It's like crisping into a fresh, flaky croissant. Yeah, so thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your kind, nice comments and your cool suggestions. I saw earlier a suggestion. It was, oh yeah, Fishy Fish said, what if you were to try, instead of just going 1, 3 like this, where you go up a third and then down, up a third and down, what if you did a whole 1, 3, 5 like a triad? 1, 3, 5. All right, it'd be like, I think that would be a nice challenge for next time. So I'm going
Yeah.
to take a note right here. I'll let you see my note. Ooh, it's so dirty to let you see my note. Oh, God. Episode 2. Oh, I shouldn't let you see my note. Oh, God. It's so secret. Episode 2. This is ruining. This is a spoiler. Episode 2, we're going to try slide up 1, 3, 5 thing. I'll just remember what that means. Okay, I have to hide that. That was embarrassing. Listen, I forgot, or didn't exactly forget, but had some technical trouble at the beginning of the stream, so I didn't write in the description, but if you would like to take lessons with me, I do offer one-on-one lessons, and all the info about that can be found at benlevinmusicschool.com. If you'd like me to help make a syllabus for you for whatever your musical goals are, I can help you get there. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is licks in 5. So I just want to be able to play doot dot doot dot doot dot doot dot doot dot doot dot with any sort of melodic shape at any given time. That would be really cool. Doot dot to doot dot. What the hell? Why'd you even doot that at all? Okay, why? So doot dot would be 1 2 1 2 3. It's a way of doing 5 rhythmically. It's like 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 da 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 da. So if I do that like this, it's got a nice syncopated groove to it.
I got up.
And if I were to, it's tricky. It's tricky to keep it. And so if you start doing that, like, the first step would be able to just go da 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 da. Let's try that for a while. Now, one way that you can make it easier to do is if you're actually going da 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 da, and then you're going da 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 da. So it's like down down up up down down up up down down up up. At first that actually makes it harder, but after you work it out, it makes it easier. So that's a good future goal. Yeah. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Nice, yeah. And so then there's playing, fives like this, like so that's the next step.
Wow.
And then you can start doing things like, well, what if we played every note in the five? So you think, well, that's fast.
Yeah, it is.
And so you can set up your fingers to be able to start getting there. If you come up with a 5-note phrase, something like 3 on this string, and then 2 on this string. So 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit fast, a bit tricky. I'm just trying to show you the build of it, but don't worry if you need to do it a bit slower than that at first. It would be crazy if you just jumped into it. Yeah, so that's a way to keep track of the 5, because it's a 3 and a 2. 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. Or you could do 2 and then 3. Just on my own personal journey, I find going down to be pretty easy, but going up to be harder. Hear how it's a little wobbly? So much of playing guitar in time comes from the left hand. People think a lot about the right hand as the rhythm keeper, but a lot of it comes from the fingers being in the right place at the right time on the left hand. And that's why going up is harder, because hammering on is harder than pulling off. Pulling off is like loop, letting go, or like making the fist. Whereas hammering on is, yeah, like pulling off just is like stronger for some reason than hammering on. Like if you just go like this, pinky to index versus index to pinky, there's like more resistance going index.
I don't know, they both feel like
Oh, yeah. I'm cursed.
Yeah.
Well, or you're double cursed.
I think it's more of that.
Well, I feel that pulling off has always been easier because it's like closing your hand as opposed to, yeah, like when you close your hand, you go pinky first. I mean, I close my hand pretty much I close my hand pretty much every day. I close my hand pretty much every day.
Damn.
And so that's part of why. All right, so that's fine, you know. It's 5 notes to play in 5, but it doesn't groove as hard when you play all 5 notes. So I really like this particular phrase. Or like, I like that. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. So there's a pull off for 2 and then a pick for 3. Or yeah, it goes pick pull off for 2 and then pick pull off pick for the 3.
Sorry.
No sorries needed. This isn't exactly the best next step for where you're at. I'm just trying to build the big picture. So, yeah. 1 2 1 2 3 1. Yeah, well, I'll do it like, yes, like that. 1 2 1 2 3 1. Okay, so then I like to take that and go. And so that's pull off. But what about hammer on, hammer on? I've been trying to get more licks in 5. Like, how about? That one's really nice. Oh, that one, that's the same shape on the E string and the G string. So I'm going 7th fret, 4th fret, 7th fret, 4th fret, and I'm skipping the B string.
Ghost note in there. Dabba 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 dabba.
It's the very last beat I'm picking. I see your comment, Leonate. Thank you for all caps. We love that. Awesome. So, Fishy Fish asks, does it help you to think in raga for understanding rhythm? Well, I don't know enough about raga to have it help me. So I'm pretty ignorant with most things related to Indian music. But what little I've learned is stuff I really want to keep practicing. So a lot of how I practice now is inspired by the few things I know about Indian music. All right. Yes, this is 100 BPM. See if you can keep it going while I go at double speed. All right, nice job.
Thank you. You too.
So that's phrases in 5. I'll do a little improv with that. That's one of the things I want to be good at. All right. And you want to, this might be good for you because your new chord voicings and stuff that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Maybe you do the spread triads to play B minor, C sharp minor. And then you can do different picking and rhythm patterns with those two chords. That'll be B Dorian. All right, let's all take a minute to let's pray to the idea of me doing a good solo.
Yeah.
Oh, please, solo, be good at it. I need that. Let's rock. see if I can do the slidey things in 5. Like, do it. Do it. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. No, it's too... I gotta write that down in the notes for next time. Next time we gotta do slides and
Secret notes.
Secret notes. Expose the notes. Expose the notes. Expose the notes. Oh God. Oh, slide in 5. You dumbass. Self-talk. Oh yeah. Cool. All right, let's talk to the chat before we move on to singing.
Yeah.
So, we got, okay, Marklar saying, 120 BPM haunts me. It goes tick-tock on the clock and the party don't stop. God bless, God bless. Well,
Yeah.
I hope that you feel better soon. Leonate, y'all got Discord? Yeah, but I don't remember how to do it. Next time I'll have a link set up thing where I press a button and then the Discord link shows up or something, or I'll have a description in the description in the video. If you want to take lessons with me, go to benlevinmusicschool.com. I got courses there too. Please just do it. No. Yes.
I even am in some of the courses.
Yeah, like she helps me teach them.
I even teach too.
Yeah. Let's keep it up. Okay, so then we got let's see. People are encouraging us. That's very nice. Thank you for giving us more courage. And that's why it's encourage.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
Leonate says, "Hey man, I'm from Bangladesh. We have similar style like India, so yes, our scales are the same." Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know very much about any of it. I'm just a noob having a nice time using it to get better at music, and I respect and love the way it sounds and what it is. Mark Lar 3 says, "I love your gestures, but I think you're too focused on going up and down." All right. Well, I am going always, I guess, in some direction. So what else is there? There's up, there's down. I mean, there's definitely the middle.
There's around.
There's around. Well, it's an interesting idea. So what is soloing around? I'll think about it.
Yeah.
All right. So next we got Karma Stick with 3 eighth notes. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Fishy Fish. Ben, what makes a solo good? I think what makes a solo good is when you hear it, you are thinking, or you are enjoying the music more than you're thinking about the person who's playing it.
Wow.
I think that's a good sign. Like if the music is creating a feeling in you where you're not even thinking about how good the guitarist is or whatever, then it's a really great solo.
Right now, my favorite kinds of solos are like noise solos. I feel like there's something so cool that happens when it's like not as many notes and like the wrong notes, and it's just like a lot of feeling. But the timing, even in a noise solo, is always incredible. The timing really matters, even if the notes are like out of the key.
Who do you think of when you think noise solo?
Adrienne Lenker.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Or like Sufjan Stevens.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah, I like noise solos too. I think those solos are maybe like, they're like really raw solos that are very edgy, but when I think of noise, I think of more like the Sufjan thing.
Yeah.
He does the noise. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I like those because they're textural and they're focused on creating like cool sounds with an instrument, which is really what instruments are all about.
Yeah.
Making cool sounds with instruments. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So, the chat's moving good. Moving at a fast pace. I can't keep up. All right. So, thank you very much, Stanley, who likes us both. Oh, yes. Marklar 3 means going from a high range to a low range as far as not going up and up and up and up and then down and down and down, but having some leaps and having some more jumping. Definitely. At the moment, I'm really focusing on these sort of like up and down movements, but I do think I need to move on at some point to more jumping around. Definitely. So Colin France says eruption is not good. Well, that's a good point. I mean, it's hard to ever it's hard to ever be asked like what makes something in art good and then give an answer that actually is complete, because it's always case by case. You know, there are no hard written rules that you can ever apply to everyone. Like sometimes singing out of tune sounds awesome, and sometimes singing out of tune sounds like, man, it should be in tune.
Yeah.
And
it's taste,
depends.
right? I think, and also like tastes change over time. So something that you were really, really psyched about 6 months ago, you might be like, yeah, I'm onto this new thing now.
Yeah.
You know.
You used to hate
happens.
pickles, and now you eat them.
Now I eat them.
And
I especially love the half sours. I feel like that's my comfort zone.
Jessica now has a pickle-related comfort zone, whereas in the past, it was
excluded
only
pickles.
discomfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, being comfortable meant no pickles. Yeah. Have I said bless your soul today?
No.
Bless your soul.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. All right. So, I think we're going to move to the next section. Yes, I think we're going to move on, and thank you everybody for being here. Do you think AI will ever understand taste? Will humanity be able to take that secret to the grave? I think, we'd have to get into depth about what you mean by understand, as far as will AI ever understand taste? So it's the AI discussion has aspects to it that are like, oh, we talked about it too much and are tiring, but there's pretty much endless new aspects to it to think about philosophically. And it points us, I think, one of the positives of the AI stuff that's been happening is it kind of helps us see like what we value in humanity that we might not have otherwise realized, because clearly we don't just value aesthetics in humanity. We value something more, and that's nice. All right, so here we go. Let's move on to singing long tones. So we'll check off licks in 5. All right, so singing long tones. So Jessica and I love to sing, and we want to be like more and more in control of our voices. And singing long tones is a really good way to work on intonation, and to get better at breath support, and also just to get warmed up with singing. And so we're going to use the sargam, which are these. You'll see over here. I don't know. Yeah, you see where it says. On the goals, it says sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. So that's like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, but sounds way cooler. And I feel singing a note like sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa feels a lot cooler than do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is way better than a lot of other things you could sing, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sounds way worse than do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. But sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, to me, when I'm holding those notes out, I'm feeling like a little more overtones. Just the way that, like, if I go ma, if I go ma versus sa, I don't know if you can hear a difference, but there's something that happens different with the sa than the ma, even though they're both ah.
Sa, ma, sa.
I feel like it's hard to describe. It's like there's like a little cliff edge in my mouth, or it's some kind of.
It's extremely subtle, also.
Yeah,
I just want to say that.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing you probably can't hear, but it's a feeling thing that affects resonance. So much about singing is resonance. It's about finding different parts in this big hole in your head. Much like you would, like if you were playing a trumpet, you can like feel around and find these sweet spots, these overtones. You find them in your head, in your goddamn bastard head.
Yeah.
You go bastard mode on there. You go like, ooh, Ooh, that's back here, bastard style. But you can go up in there. And that's here, asshole style.
I like that.
bastard style, asshole style. All right, so we're gonna do long tones. We're gonna use Sare Gama Pa Da Ni Sa. We're gonna sing B Dorian again. That's the theme of the day.
Cool.
So let's do like yeah, like twice as long maybe. So Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa Let's try connecting the notes more. Like, so we'll do a little slide, maybe slide. I really like the slide from Ma to Ga. Like, so maybe like Sa Re Ga Ma, and then on the way down it's like Ma Ga.
Yeah. So slidey.
Slidey.
Okay.
I know it's sometimes said as re and sometimes said as re. We're gonna do re. I've seen sa re and re. At this workshop we went to, it was re, and I found that to be cool because then it denotes it from the ni. It's different from the ni.
And also, it's the same as do re.
Yeah, it's easier to remember.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. Thank you to Mams for clarifying. Mam said North Indian uses re for the pronunciation and South Indian uses re. Thank you. Cool info. All right, so let's do it twice as fast. So it's like sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Cool. And I'm looking at myself in the computer monitor here, trying to make sure I'm not like changing and tightening or anything as I'm going from note to note. I think that's important. 1, 2, the same thing. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. I do it twice as fast.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Twice as fast.
Sure.
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Cool. You want to do it twice as fast?
Let's do that a few more
Okay.
times.
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Cool. Try it twice.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa.
Maybe we just do it 2 times in a row?
Yeah. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa.
Yeah.
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Nice. You want to do it by yourself?
Sure. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, ra, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa.
You sound great.
Thank you. You want to do it?
Yeah. I got so many burps right now. I'm saving them for the chat.
Cool.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa.
Yeah.
I really love going sa, re, ga. Want to do like this, like sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa.
Yes.
Okay. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. Cool. Yeah, just a disclaimer. We are not experts at this at all. We are trying to learn. This is about us practicing and learning something that we're not able to teach. I'm not teaching you this stuff, just so you know. I'm not an authority on Indian music, north or south, but I enjoy it. I love it.
Yeah. And yeah, it was a really cool workshop we attended that had maybe about like 10 to 12 people in a room. And we just were singing for 3 hours together. And it was like, dang, I want to do that more.
Yeah, exactly. And here we are.
Yeah, doing it more.
We are so YOLO, it makes our
Yeah.
teeth fall out in our sleep. And then every morning we have to go and ask for new ones.
Yeah.
I really am glad that we have locks on that closet.
Yeah, me too.
Otherwise, the teeth guy would just be all over the place. That
Teeth.
doesn't know how to change his own diaper. I change my diaper 3 times a week.
I know.
All right, so W.A. Matthews' Harmonic Experience is a great book. Great book. Thank you to Ismo for bringing that up. And then we got Ma'am saying sounds like an interesting workshop. It was so fun.
Yeah.
I like singing in groups.
Yeah.
Wow. Hello to
Yay.
Mustache, and thank you for still being here, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think you would like this kind of thing. I mean,
Yeah.
who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do
A fool.
the little melody thing we just did. Sorry, and then improv. And then when you're ready, cue back into, we'll sing that thing together. So
What?
it's like the head is sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, and then improvise as long as you want, and then be like sa re ga ma pa, and we'll try to do it together.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Let's do it again. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. All right. Sa ga re ni sa ga re ni sa ga re ni sa ga sa ga ma sa ga ma sa ga ma sa ga ma re sa ni sa sa pa ma ga ma pa sa pa ma ga ma pa da ma ga ma pa ma pa da ni sa re ga re sa ni sa re ga re sa ni sa re ga re sa ni sa re ga ma ga re sa re ga ma pa ma ga re sa ni da ma ni da pa ma ga re. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga. Oops. Ma pa da ni sa. Do it again. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Okay.
Sa re ni sa re ga ma ni sa ni re sa
Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa da ni sa.
One more time.
Okay. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. That was fun. That's fun. Yeah, it'll be cool when we're like so good at knowing which sargam goes for which note
Yeah.
that we can like really improvise. Yeah. Thank you, ma'ams.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Ma'am said, "That's a beautiful and so groovy head." Hell yeah. Thank you. I like the little offbeatness of it. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so that improv style, it's fun to have like a little bit of a melody to come back to. You have the melody, then you improvise, then you go back to a melody. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that was singing long tones. We did some improvising. I've been singing thirds. That's another thing on the list. So going sa ga re ma ga pa ma da pa ni da sa ni re da sa. Sa da ni pa da ma pa ga ma re ga sa re ni sa.
Should we do that
Yes.
together?
Yes.
Cool.
Do you want to count us in?
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
Sa ga re ma. Do you want to do that
Let's do it maybe
twice as slow?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sa ga re ma ga pa ma da pa ni da sa ni re sa. Sa da ni pa da ga pa ga ma re ga sa re ni sa.
Yeah.
Sa ga re ma ga pa ma da pa ni da sa ni re sa. Sa da ni pa da ma pa ga ma re ga sa re ni sa. Turbo mode?
Okay. Twice as fast?
Yeah, it's more of a tongue twister than anything.
Okay, let's try it.
1, 2, eat more. Sa ga re ma.
Was that twice as fast?
Sa
Wow.
ga re. No, that's twice.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
right. I just got distracted when I said eat more. Usually something better comes out when I make up stuff.
Okay.
1, 2, ready. Sa ga re ma ga pa ma da pa ni da sa ni re sa. Sa da ni pa da ma pa ga ma re ga sa re ni sa. Sa ga re ma ga pa ma da pa ni da sa ni re sa. Sa da ni pa da ma pa ga ma re ga sa re ni sa. Twice as fast.
Okay.
1, 2, ready, go. Sa ga re ma ga pa ma da pa ni da sa ni re sa. Sa da ni pa da ma ga ma de no. It's too hard
to
for
me.
us. All right, cool. We can check off sing thirds.
Yep.
Now, this practice routine, which is going to be about 2 hours long, is long.
Yeah.
I don't practice this much normally
Yeah, me either.
on any given day.
Unless it's like the day before a show and I haven't practiced yet.
Right.
For
Yeah.
the show.
Sure, like for really specific cram circumstances. But
yeah.
so I just want to encourage everybody out here to think of your practice time not necessarily for amount of time, but more about like consistency. So like it's better to practice a little bit every day than it is to only practice once a week.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be intimidated by how long we're practicing right now. However, if you wanted to structure your practice this way, where you create discrete goals here and then write like a checklist of the things you want to work on, I think that's a great way to have the progression of your skills keep going, even when you're starting to feel a little blue or a little bit exhausted in life. I think that there is definitely a point of depression that people reach. Every cycle of whatever ups and downs, there is definitely a point you reach where you just can't really do anything that you would like to do. It's very hard at that point to practice music, for instance. But it's a little bit easier, I think, to not get to that point. It's easier to stay away from that point if you have a habit of practicing a little bit going, so that even when you're down in the dumps, maybe the time where you're down in the dumps so much that you're not practicing at all is less. So I'll just speak from personal experience. Like for me, if I'm feeling really unmotivated and bummed out, it's still really easy for me to get to the piano because I don't have to turn anything on. And I'll, even in my worst state, I'll probably play some piano on any given day. But I don't necessarily practice guitar on those days. And it has to do with the amount of resistance it takes just to pick the thing up.
Yeah. And I feel like I have this idea sometimes that like to practice every day, I have to like be perfect at practicing every day. And if I miss a day, then it's just over, right? I broke the chain. And I think something I've been thinking about recently, which is like really hard for me, is just like really just being like, well, let's just do it today. Like, let's try to fit it into today. And if I get to the end of the day, sometimes I'll be like, I'm just going to practice right before bed because I'd like to do it today. But it's not this like emergency, all or nothing mindset. And that feels really nice to just treat it like, the scope of my practice is just, can I fit it into today? And if not, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Streaks aren't really that important. Keeping up a long streak, it can be actually kind of demotivating if you think of it like, oh, fuck, I broke my streak. That can make you want not feel like you're starting over when you practice again.
Which is not true, obviously, because everything you learn like has this life in you. And it's like possible to leave practicing long enough to forget a thing you just learned, but it's like the next time you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know how to do that, and it's like faster. And so you really don't lose anything, like it's all in you.
Yeah Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so this next part is guitar improv.
Oh,
so I'm gonna set up a situation where we're playing in my favorite key, E minor.
Nice.
That's my favorite key on guitar. But on singing, my favorite key is currently B minor, which is what we've been doing because I can easily reach the minor third above the root D. Yeah, in my chest voice. So fuck you, other keys. All right, so here's an E minor. I'm gonna set up an E minor backing track here, of some sort.
Pardon me.
Fart in me, more like, right?
Yeah.
This is we're dirty boys today. Honk, honk, honk. Honk your horn. Honk your horn. so there's the backing track.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Thank you. You are my God. 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 We were doing E minor, A minor, C major 7, something, and C again, I think. Okay, so we're going to do a guitar improv now. Hey, Guitar Anime, I like your name. Let's go. Guitar Anime. Cool name. All right. Let's make our own Guitar Anime action sequence now. We're going to solo. All right, so why don't you go ahead and find a good solo sound that you want to use that has a hefty amount of distortion on it. There's this one patch. Yeah. Can you fluff it up with that neck pickup? Neck pickup, yeah, and all the way. I think even more distortion. No, that's pretty good actually. It just maybe the volume or the tone knob down a little. I'm just thinking, wouldn't it be fun to have a fuzzy ass distortion? Oh yeah. I like this one. It's so dirty. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I said, oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's do what we did with the other thing where we have like a melody we come back to that we play together.
I like that a lot.
So, yeah, what if we go like, why don't you make it up this time?
Okay. So
Sorry about your headphones.
It's okay. Is it better? Okay. Well, that's worse.
Up.
Yeah.
Oh, hop.
Perfect.
Jump. Oh, how about this?
Yeah. I like that. That's great. That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
What, E minor, you said? Oops.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling now that we're both playing lead tones that we're loud.
That might be true.
Maybe
Turn it down a little bit.
maybe just a little. So that the people, like, it's not like wasps fucking in everyone's ears.
Okay.
Actually, that should be good.
Okay.
All right. We'll just try and do that kind of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right. We'll do the melody together.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to do the melody twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, ready, go. turn up your distortion even more and do a noise solo?
No, it's okay.
All right, cool. So what did you think of that, Jessica?
I like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why did you like it?
I like that. I just liked returning to that melody, and just, I don't know, like trying to remember what we did today and use it and like feel like, yeah, I feel like, it's, we are at really different levels soloing. And I feel like it's like, I think it'd be really easy to be like, going back and forth with you, but also like, I'm really trying to like, be like, yes, but like, is there anything Ben's doing that I could try too, that I know how to do? And just like, think about it that way. And, yeah, it's like, I'm excited to learn more and like, play faster and do like know the neck more and have like more articulation in my fingers. But I feel like I'm also like pretty pumped that I'm just playing little melodies.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the key to like soloing better for you is going to get that part of your brain that thinks of melodies when you're writing songs to live when you're playing solos on guitar.
I think so too.
And I also think like, yeah, it's really lucky when you can jam with somebody who plays like does something like with a lot more experience than you have.
Yeah.
For instance, I got to jam with Guthrie Govan at one point in my life, and it was just one jam, but I learned so much from actually playing with him. Like, for instance, I learned that when you're playing with somebody who's truly excellent at music, music feels easy. So, like, if they're really, like, what I consider, like, the transcendent level of musical ability, they make it so that anything you play is going to sound good, and also it's really easy to stay in time. It's really easy to feel where the groove is, and no one like messes you up. And so, Guthrie Govan was extremely easy to play with. That was the biggest takeaway I had. And of course, like, you know, when he's playing a solo, like the tone and the feeling and the rhythm and everything is just so incredible. And it gives you ideas. Yeah. And it shows you also very clearly, like, what do you have to add to your solo from where it is now to get it to where it could go. Yeah. I appreciate your willingness to put yourself out there for the benefit of all the people who are watching. Yeah. Because it is important to go onto YouTube and see people being real. It is YouTube after all, and I feel that our perception of reality is warped, tremendously by what we watch, and it's like it kind of feels like everybody is better at everything than like everybody's like the best at everything, because you keep getting fed in your homepage like all these giant massive channels that have like the best gear and the best everything. They're presented to look amazing, and then they have the great audio skills, and then you don't know which take you're listening to. But if you're really good at making videos, you can make it seem like everything's your first take, even if it was your 50th take. And that's fun for entertainment value, but eventually it does kind of leak into your psyche. It's important to see people go from here to here. To watch somebody make that progress, it's very inspiring. All right, so that was our guitar improv. Our last thing on the docket today is singing improv. Woo-hoo! So we did a little bit of that using the sargam earlier, but now we're just gonna go diaper raw. And cool. What I think might be cool is, because this is something I think it'd be fun if we turn this into improvising a song or something.
Ooh, okay.
12 chords and we can loop, and the looper, you know how to do this. So. Yeah. Opie one, everything, all hands on deck. Okay. Let's make a music, baby. Cool. Let's start. All right.
Fucking dog. All right.
Thank you. I walked through the city. It was empty. It was hard. I speak in riddles, 'cause if they understand me, I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be gone.
I walked through the city.
Brake light. I don't have enough to see. Brake light. Enough to see. Can you waste? I'm a waste. I'm watching. I'm wasting, watching light. Familiar, foul, and peculiar. I'll waste, watching, waste, and watching. Oh, and no one, and no one, and no one, and no woohoo!
Yeah.
Hey, thank you to Ricardo Farinha for giving us €5. That is very nice of you. We're happy to be here. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Okay, YouTube's telling me to celebrate it, so I was already doing that. So this is not a YouTube thing. Okay, yeah, so that's our practice routine. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. I hope that you not only had a nice time, but you also maybe got some ideas for stuff to practice yourself. We'll be doing this every week. Next week, let's see, I'll just tell you when the next one is. It's either a Saturday or Sunday. The next one will be, I believe, on Saturday. Saturday no, it won't be. It'll be Sunday. It will be Sunday. The next one's going to be on Sunday, the 3rd of November, at 11 Eastern time. And I'm just going to write that in my calendar right now. If you would like to take music lessons with me or check out one of the courses Jessica and I made together, head on over to benlevinmusicschool.com. In the lessons, I will help you define your goals and make a really solid syllabus and practice routine so that you'll meet those goals, whether they're in songwriting or production or guitar or mixing or social media art or visual art or just like trying to get your career to happen. I'll help you with anything I can. I really enjoy teaching, and it's really nice when I get to meet y'all. And Justice Cow teaches as well. She's a tremendous songwriting teacher, teaches at Brown University, co-facilitating a songwriting class there, just for example. So we're really happy to be here again. You know, I think the main reason that I stopped streaming was that I didn't feel like I had anything that like to offer that was important enough to convince people to be on their computer this like on the stream in the chat for like 2 hours. But now I feel a calling here. I feel like we've got something to offer you that is like really special, and I just looked forward to seeing how this evolves. And thank you all so much for being here. Let me know if you have any ideas for what we could do. That would be cool.
I also want to mention we have a podcast called
great.
Mole Music Podcast.
Yes.
And we put it out about every other week. So if you check that out, Mole Music Podcast.
Yeah.
Actually, you can hear us talk a lot.
I really just want to
about the
quickly.
stuff. Yeah.
I want to quickly go through all the things that we're doing because it's really hard these days to get people to know about stuff. So, all right, Mole Music is our podcast. That's the YouTube channel for that. It's really special. Also, I've been making these animations for a long time. They're sweeties and cuties. They're animations of ducks, dogs, birds, bunnies, and bears, and all kinds of animals doing cute stuff like this one, which has sound. Etc. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, so that's my Sweeties and Cuties. I'm releasing all of my Sweeties and Cuties on Sweetie Cutie Universe, and I also made a 15-part Sweetie Cutie story that is one really cool story that's going to come out in the end of November. I also just released a new album. It's called Heaven, Heaven, Heaven. That you know how it is. Y'all are musicians. When you make an album, that's like a big deal. But these days it does feel sort of like really, really hard to know how to like get people to know about or care about such a thing. So I just want to show you that. That's called Heaven, 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 and it's right here. And I'm just now realizing people wrote things about it. I haven't read this yet. Music that makes me feel thoughts. Hell yeah.
Aww,
that's a good one. Ben has the Midas touch. Good gravy. What a privilege to be alive during this time. Wow. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Well, that makes me feel good. Now, these shows are fake. This is not true. I have to... What is this? This is not me. Those are not shows I'm playing. I am not playing in Paris. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm not. Okay, so I'll fix that. But yeah, new album, podcast, Sweetie Cutie Universe, and I also have a second channel on which I'll be putting live performance videos from the album. It's the channel is called Ben Levin Songs. There's a lot to keep track of here. And Jessica, Justice Cow, she's got her newest album is called My Dad Died, and it's the best album to come out of this household. It's just so good. You got to check out My Dad Died by Justice Cow. Thank you all so much for being here. Letting me like tell you about all the stuff we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand like, yeah, it just feels like way more natural to tell you than it does to like post a million times about stuff. So I'm really glad for this opportunity. I don't take it lightly. It's really important to us that this stream brings a lot of joy and light to your life. And as things continue, as life continues to be challenging, I hope that you continue to be creative and make music and try learning music, because really, like, that's always great. All right.
Yay!
Thank you all so much. Let's see if I remember the button. Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.